What if I told you the first women in the British Empire to vote in a federal election weren't tea politicians? They weren't activists. They were nurses, wearing military uniforms, standing in war zones during World War I. These women were known as the Bluebirds, and their story changed democracy forever. When World War I erupted in 1914, Canada answered the call. More than 2,800 Canadian women volunteered as nursing sisters, serving overseas in places like France, Belgium, and England. They wore long blue dresses with white veils, earning them the nickname Bluebirds. But don't let the name fool you. These women weren't symbolic helpers. They were official officers in the Canadian Army Medical Corps, holding the rank of lieutenant. That status mattered more than anyone realized at the time. Unlike most women of the era, Canadian nursing sisters were paid equally to male officers of the same rank, given military authority, subject to Army discipline, and stationed dangerously close to the front lines. They worked in field, hospitals, casualty clearing stations, and even aboard hospital ships. They treated devastating wounds, endured bombing raids, and watched thousands of young soldiers fight and die. Many nursing sisters were injured. Some were killed. They served with courage that matched any soldier on the battlefield. Now here's where history takes a remarkable turn. In 1917, Canada held a federal election during wartime. Under the Military Voters Act, anyone serving as an officer in the Canadian military had the right to vote. That included the nursing sisters. Because they held the rank of lieutenant, these women became the first women in the entire British Empire to legally vote in a federal election. Not because they protested, not because they were granted special permission, but because they served. While millions of women around the world were still fighting for suffrage, Canadian nursing sisters were already casting ballots by virtue of their service and sacrifice. Their votes didn't just make history. They helped shift public opinion about women's roles in society. In 1918, most Canadian women gained the right to vote federally. The courage and credibility of the nursing sisters helped pave the way. They proved that women belonged not only in hospitals, but in decision-making, leadership, and democracy itself. So remember this, Canada's path toward women's voting rights wasn't led only by speeches and legislation. It was led by women in blue uniforms standing under fire, saving lives and quietly changing history. The Bluebirds didn't just heal a nation at war. They helped build a more democratic one.